3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to week 2 in our great reality TV show where America is trying to burn itself down.
Yeah, basically.
We're enjoying a hell of a summer, so we're gonna be getting away from it for a little bit with Clock Tower 3, Episode 2. And just for context, what I was going on about is that this is the second week after Roe v. Wade was overturned, so now we're doing ghost things. Because why not? We're being attacked by a clown.
That happened on Monday, for some reason.
Yeah, I was thinking...
No, it happened last Friday. It happened last Friday. That's when it happened.
Yeah, I was thinking it might have been like a week and a half ago, but I couldn't specifically remember.
I think it happened last Friday.
It's a... Wait, do I have to fight this guy, like, legit? Damn it, I don't even remember what the fucking controls do.
I vote run.
I don't even...
As you get attacked, you feel with fear, and then if you get too much fear, you go into a panic state, and then if you get hurt in the panic state, you die.
Yeah, but I can't remember what the fucking run button is, so I'm kind of fucked.
I don't remember how it works, like, control-wise. Alright, we're in panic state.
And apparently Alyssa's so crazy she can't figure out how doors work, and now she died.
Yep. Yeah, while in panic states, we can't interact with objects.
Well, that's a great start to this.
I remember that. Alright, well, while you figure out the buttons, what's our first topic? Or is it Roe v. Wade?
I don't know. I didn't really have anywhere to go after that.
I think it's best we don't go anywhere after that. Just say shit's fucked and move on.
Yeah, I think that was kind of my intention too, is like... I said that last week when, you know, we don't have opportunities to podcast about things, so I was like, I kind of had that bit in my head, and I wanted to say it, but I just didn't have the opportunity to.
Yeah.
I guess a good offshoot topic, one on my list, is that last week we discussed that I had been getting into a particular podcast recently. I was avoiding it for ages because I've been fans of the channel who did the podcast for a long time. I just never bothered to check it out. And it's the Retsu Prey podcast, Retsu Talk. Shit, I hit the wrong button. Oh wait, I could just skip that. Okay, that's this. Okay, so it's F1 to F3.
We got a Retsu Pay podcast thing.
Yeah, and I've found I've been having a heck of a time with it because, like I said, I've listened to the creators for many, many years, Slow Beef and Diabetes. Unfortunately, I think it was about 4 years ago they decided to cut it quits and stop doing work together for good. I'm not really sure why they decided to, to split apart, but they occasionally show up on one of their channels doing the occasional video, but it's pretty much over.
Gotcha.
And it's just been a very good time. It's a good origin story of Retsu Prey and kind of Let's Play in general, because the pair of them, they were kind of back in 2007, 2008, they were on the scene. They were part of the origin point, and just being able to listen to the history of their channel, Let's Play in general, and then they get some really good Let's Players on, and it's just a good insight to that culture of what they do and what video games have decided to do on YouTube.
But they technically what we do.
Yeah, technically. You can't get away. Now it's been migrated to streams and all that good stuff. Okay, so how do I use my healing button? Because I'm pretty sure this is what cures panic.
Yeah. But it cures it by like reducing it though.
Well, I'm obviously gonna need whatever in this box. Okay, so it's a power schematic.
That we'll probably need to know. We probably need to know where the lines all connect.
Well, let's go try and find the power box while we're getting murdered. I brought that up because you said you had also got. You're more of a podcasting person than I am. Like literally, this is kind of my one and only.
Oh, nice.
And I've been listening to it on my commute, because I have about a 45-minute commute. So because each episode is about an hour long, and I think the episode count is 86. It's gonna take a while. I'm up to like episode 17 right now, so it's still gonna be quite a long time.
Gotcha.
Get a little bit of a reprieve from the monster.
Yeah. Yeah, the podcast I listen to Maximilian Dude.
What the fuck?
Matt McMuscles, and he's literally right there.
That was fucked up.
But we got a crowbar.
Yeah, I heard you talk a few times about Maximilian, dude.
Yeah, he's a big fighting game content creator.
Is he the guy who does the What Happened series? Or is that one of his friends?
No, that's Matt McMuscles.
Oh yeah, that is what that is. Did I accidentally defeat the monster?
You might have, or at least you scared him away for a time being.
Yeah, quote unquote, scare him away, burn him alive. You know, same diff.
I don't know, because they always come back when shit like this.
Well, we're gonna have to figure out this power cabling thing eventually.
But yeah, no. So Maximilian Dude, he's a really big fighting game player. So he like almost like for example, that's how he got started for the most part. He does the other stuff. He's a huge streamer. He's got like, you know, on every single night of the week, he's got like 10K plus people watching him, like
Holy
minimum.
shit. Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Like, he got started with fighting games. He plays all sorts of stuff. He's a pretty big like voice in the fighting game community, as you could tell by how successful his channel is.
So it's like, you know, an actual channel, not like me where my channel is dead.
I don't know, we get views every now and again.
Yeah. Okay, so we found the electrical box and some joker destroyed the fuck out of it.
Yeah, now we need to go look at the picture of how to fix it.
Well, right now I think we're gonna have to find gloves or something because she was like, I can't touch that with my bare hands. I'm too much of a lady.
That's fair.
Is it really fair to be sexist when our only characters are female?
I mean, okay, it's fair to be, I'm not gonna touch electrical cords with my bare hands. That's what I meant as fair. But yeah, so Maximilian 2, Justin Wong, you know, a big fighting game player, Evo champion.
Knows what he's talking about.
Knows what he's talking about. So him, Maximilian Dude, and then Matt McMuscles, who does the What If series and knows a lot about the history of video games and stuff like that.
Oh, fuck off.
They do he's already back. They do a podcast that got started a couple months ago.
Hey, look, it's the obvious solution to the problem.
They have a podcast that started up a couple months ago. That's called Triple KO.
Really, only 2 months?
Where they talk about. Yeah, it started. I think right around the time I got my new job. So back in like April. For like three-ish months.
Oh.
That's probably what we have to do.
Yeah, we have to fix it. Like, this... I mean, if you didn't notice, if I kept it out of the video, this is a Capcom game for whatever reason, so they're curbing off what they know, is what I'm getting at. This game's gonna get kinda Resident Evil-y, I'm betting.
But yeah, so it was B3 for the court swear. But yeah, so yeah, they talk mostly the history of fighting games or different fighting game topics, theorizing about future games that are coming out, or you know where the industry's heading as far as how fighting games are gonna go.
They're gonna bitch every single time they're gonna resell your favorite character for $60. Every time.
I mean, they did talk about moving to like free-to-play, like fighting games.
That might actually work, considering how expensive they are.
I mean, there are some already. So like, I think we need to look at that thing.
Well, you can talk about your deal while I'm fucking around.
Oh, you wasted the holy water. You wasted a
Oh,
holy
whatever.
water.
We got 5 of them.
True, we can splash them on the guy to prevent.
Actually, I'll just
Yeah, okay.
fucking write this down. I'm not gonna remember this bullshit.
Right? But alright, so yeah, they talk history of fighting game and stuff. And when it comes to, so we talked about free-to-play fighting games. There are actually some that are coming out that are free-to-play. I believe Multiverses, the Smash clone that's being made by Warner Brothers and their game studios. I believe that one is going to be free to play, and you unlock characters over time, or probably you can pay real world money to skip that. But something like League of Legends, right?
Yeah, where you...
Think games like League of Legends, where it's free to download the game, but if you want things faster, you can pay to get around.
And if you want your character to look cool, then spend $100. Because they're...
Yeah, I personally think a good chunk of DLC could be cosmetic for fighting games.
And don't mind me, I'm just connecting things together.
But yeah, and then I think the most recent Dead or Alive, was it? Or no, the most recent, not Dead or Alive, that's a different. The most recent why can't I think of the name of the game? There's so many fighting games in my head. No, not Tekken. Sega's fighting game. Which one's Sega's?
I didn't think Sega had a fighting game. Or like,
what is...
not a franchise at least.
Yeah, no, they do. You'd recognize the name the second I say it.
Fatal Fury?
No, Fatal Fury's SNK.
No, that's where I got the gloves. Well, commenters,
Virtua Fighter.
that? They're still making that?
The most recent one, yeah, Virtua Fighter 5 came out last year. And so if I recall correctly, Virtua Fighter 5 is a free-to-play fighting game. Let me check just to be sure before I lie.
Yeah, who's gonna call you out, internet weirdos? Me?
Maybe.
I didn't even know this game fucking existed. I'm thinking this might be where I came from in the first place. Well, get in there. Do I have to go find another item? Okay, so I got rubber gloves, I got the bottle. I should probably turn around and... Oh, I also got this crowbar. I haven't used that crowbar in anything. I should probably turn around and try to use this bottle on that guy. Aw, shit. Well, I ducked up.
Did you?
Yeah, but I know where we need to go, so it's not a big deal. I need to go get the gloves, I need to come back up and put the thing on the thing, and then it'll be square. Then I need to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to use this crowbar on.
Oh, nice trick.
What trick? I just ran over here, asshole. Wait, I'm already on B3. Are the gloves here? No, wait, I think it's on B1. I got it upside down.
Maybe it wasn't? I thought the virtual... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not. Literally, you Google free-to-play fighting games, and like the first video that comes up is Maximilian Dude's video on please make fighting games free-to-play.
I mean, didn't it come out like yesterday?
No, April 4th, 2022, he made his own video on his channel about it, and then the podcast episode on free-to-play fighting games came out a couple weeks ago, because I think it came out before all the Street Fighter 6 announcements, because then they did 2 weeks on Street Fighter 6.
They did a whole 2 weeks on it?
Well, yeah, a lot of shit came out like back to back, within like a 1 week time period for Street Fighter 6, and then also the entire roster leaked to Street Fighter 6 not that long ago.
Quote unquote leaked, I'm sure.
What, do you mean the leak's fake?
Yeah,
Is that
I
what
would
you're
imagine
saying?
that some of these leaks are probably, you know, done under the table. Like the company I'd imagine is doing it.
I don't think like right after essentially the first announcements of Street Fighter 6 that did we have it wrong?
No,
or what?
I accidentally save stated in the past, so we went back in time,
Oh,
which I
gotcha.
would then make a joke,
I was looking at the Google.
which I would then make a Steins Gate Zero joke out of, but I don't care enough to make one because that's not on my topic list this week. Oh wait, no, I thought we were on B2. I thought I could have gone a different direction.
That we're on B3.
Yeah, we need to.
Um,
I've been watching Steins Gate Zero, and I have no opinions on it currently.
so so what happened with Street Fighter 6 is like the very first announcements happened. They showed off one new character whose name is it Jamie? His name's escaping me. It might be Jamie.
Jamie, Jesse, it's the most generic name ever, so who gives a shit? Oh, I need that crowbar. We haven't gotten the crowbar in this universe yet, so here we are. Fucking tank controls, I swear to Christ.
What was the character's name here? Just want to verify it again. Make sure I get it right.
Shit, I died.
It is indeed Jamie. I was correct. Okay, so they introduced a new character, Jamie. And then, so this roster leaked right away after that first reveal. And all that reveal introduced was that Chun-Li was in the things, like, the original announcement of Street Fighter 6 as a game that's being made showed Ryu and Luke. Luke being a character we already knew was going to be in Street Fighter 6 because he was the last DLC character for Street Fighter 5, and he was released, quote-unquote, as a look into the future. So they released this character, and he was a look into the future, so we already knew he was going to be in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, because the way you were talking about this earlier, Street Fighter 6 is following the Street Fighter 3 thing where it's going into the future again.
Yeah. In fact, it looks like we're after Street Fighter 3 for the first time. Which is exciting.
It is exciting, but, you know, then all your characters are going to be 60 years old and completely useless.
Well, so they actually, so far, have done a really good job with the character. In my opinion, I really like the character designs for them.
Just give everyone hipster beards.
That,
You can't get away.
Even Chun-Li needs a
not
hipster
gonna lie,
beard.
that's kind of what they did with a lot of the guys, because Guile's got a beard, Ryu's got a beard.
Well, that's what you do when you need your old men to also kick ass. It's the universal
True.
language of terrible reboots.
I don't exactly know how old they're supposed to be in this game, but yeah, so what happened is the first two characters we knew about when they originally announced it right after Capcom Cup of this year, literally it was like the trailer didn't show any gameplay or anything, was Ryu and Luke, and then they showed more of the game, and they showed that Chun-Li is coming back, and they introduced Jamie, and it was right after that the roster leaked, and the roster leak had like all of the new character design, which all that like on it. So like if a character was a returning character, it had their outfit for this game though. So all it would take is for them to introduce one more character to prove if this leak was correct or not. Basically. And if the character looked exactly like they did in this leak, in this like not concept art, but like
The
this,
splat-
art shot of all the characters, splash art, yeah, of all the characters, then it'd be correct. And then like the very next like couple days later after they announced the Jamie stuff, they did a full gameplay breakdown. People could play it on the convention floor, and they showed off Guile. And with showing off Guile, he was exactly in this exact outfit, which is an entirely new outfit. That he's the exact same design that was in that leak.
So could it be a surreptitious ploy on Capcom's part to be like, oh, we didn't see this coming, hardy har?
I don't know, because I don't know, like, I feel like for a fighting game, it would be better not to release the whole roster right away. Especially the visual designs of them. Like, you want people to be excited, who's gonna be the next guy? Is my character gonna get in, right? You want people to, like, wonder that.
Oh, nice trick.
And, by leaking the whole roster, everybody knows the entire roster now. If you were really hoping that, you know, your favorite character was going to get in, you now know whether or not they got in. And so that potentially makes you disinterested in stuff. The roster, I think I talked about the roster. Yeah, I talked about the whole leaked roster last time. It's basically all Street Fighter 2 characters, with like a small handful of exceptions, and then new characters. So there's new characters, Street Fighter 2 characters, and then like 3 characters that aren't from Street Fighter 2 or new to Street Fighter 6.
Okay, I'm not finding anything here, so I'm gonna try and use this crowbar on the door and somehow hope that it works.
Yeah, and then going back to podcast though, the other podcast,
yeah, the other one.
The other podcast I listen to is Critical Role.
Oh yeah,
which is a D&D podcast where they play D&D.
Yeah, I do remember we were discussing that one a little bit at length because, you know, D&D podcasts are a pretty good content thing, which, you know, a lot of channels seem to have done already.
Yeah, there's a lot of D&D podcasts.
But Critical Role is pretty old by this point, in comparison.
Critical Role's like the one that made them really popular.
Well, someone had to. But yeah, to kind of finish up my my thoughts on my podcast is that another interesting thing of why I like Retsu Talk is that I've always been not only big fans of Slow Beef and Diabetes, but kind of just the Something Awful content creators in general, and they do get them on as guests on occasion. The big ones are like Psychedelic Eyeball and Ty Tuesday, who have kind of been the ones who have been the breakout hits from Something Awful's group of people. And, you know, they just generally have pretty interesting opinions and outlooks on gaming, and are just pretty boisterous personalities on their own rights.
Open the door.
I tried to, I think. I just didn't get anything out of it.
But, no, I don't think we use items this way. I think if we have it when we interact with the thing, it just happens.
Yeah, but if I interact with this door, this happens.
Worked. I think the power.
And then the bitch doesn't fucking open the door.
Oh, so we must need to find something to.
Yeah, there's something else I'm missing here. I might have saved myself into a corner because Alyssa doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. I'm gonna try going down to B3 and trying the other door. Maybe there's something in that other room I missed.
Well, yeah, my guess is we have to find a key card someplace, and maybe the crowbar is how we find the key card. Like, maybe there's something we have to pry open.
Yeah, this game's not really into, like, complicated puzzles, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like, hey, here's the obvious crowbar lock, use it on this. I just need to find it.
Yeah, my guess is it's gonna be a box someplace.
I thought that too, but then I tried it with the box, and it's like, no, this is where you found the crowbar. That's the only thing it's good for.
Yeah, I thought maybe there's a different box up there.
Bye, bitch. Say hello to my ass! I really wish the respawn timer on these fucking idiots wasn't like 5 seconds.
Oh, nice trick.
Okay, I get it. It's gonna be one of these fucking things. And...
Well, remember that it's just if we interact with it.
Oh, that's so fucking stupid.
If we have the crowbar. That means this is definitely not the crowbar for this.
I don't think I have a run button, I just have to fare as best I can. Ow.
Yeah, we probably backed ourselves into a corner.
And don't worry, I could always just unsave. Yeah, I'm probably dead.
Because we're just gonna burn through all of our healing here.
Okay, I don't. Yeah, I save stated myself into a corner. I can't react to that fast enough.
Not that part, but that's the door that's locked.
Oh shit. And also double shit, I fucking save stated myself into another corner.
Oh no, I think you saved yourself potentially into a less bad corner.
Well, while I figure out which corner I'm fucking stuck in, do you want to start with one of your topics, or do you want to move on to another one of mine?
I mean, either or. I don't have like any set topics. I was just gonna talk about the games I've played, and then.
Well, good, because that's actually my next topic. As I messaged you earlier this week, I'm continuing to play all the Mega Man games I can get my hands on. In American, obviously. I'm not playing any of the Japanese-only shit and not even trying to. Because there's a few, considering that Mega Man is like 50 games long as a franchise. Ah, shit, I fucked up again. Run away!
So I would just reload the save state, to be honest.
I don't think I could get away from it is the problem.
Yes, you have. The last time. So what you did last time is you just ran straight. The second you turned around and he missed you with an attack and you did not go into panic last time. Here he hit you, but before you just kind of went past him.
Did I hit him with a? Did I hit him with a bottle?
No, but if you want to, you can.
Well, fair enough. Apparently I did it.
Yeah, it's basically like that, except he didn't hit you with the throwing axe first.
And the reason why I wanted to talk about Mega Man is that the last game I finished was the one I messaged you about, which is Mega Man X6. So I'm about halfway through at this point.
Gotcha.
Which is kind of crazy, because my next game is going to be Battle Network 2, which is next on the block.
That work the ones where you you play as the TV show.
Yeah,
Mega
it's
Man?
it's the internet Mega Man. It's MegaMan.exe. So the game basically takes place on the internet, and it's just one of those types of. It's kind of like one of those TV shows. Where it's like, oh, I transported into the internet, now things are real, and I have to go fight the... You kind of know that premise, where you just get sucked into the internet, and you fight things.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a pirate.
Yeah, I think they announced a bundle to that
Yeah,
game.
I saw that too. They were like, we're gonna release all 10 of the fucking Battle Network games. And I'm like, cool, are you gonna release any of the Japanese-only ones? And I'm like, no. We're just gonna release every version of every game, so technically there's 10 of them. So, you know,
that's
kind of lame, but hey, you're gonna be getting all 10 of them and all... Because Battle Network did the fucking Pokemon thing, and like the last 3 Battle Network games had 2 versions. I think the last one even had 3 different versions, and my brain's correct. I should probably read this. I can barely write, which is why I'm writing all this. I came in to rescue you, but I'm now a prisoner because I'm a Resident Evil character. Oh no, I lost my glasses. Holy shit. What will I do now but chew off my own arm?
I was gonna say, I own the Mega Man X collection games. Albeit there was a bug with one of the cutscenes, or with how the cutscenes loaded, that was super sucky.
Okay, so this idiot lost his glasses and they were just over here, apparently.
I mean, maybe he was looking for them when he died. So, like, maybe he got really close to finding them.
Okay, so I picked up glasses. What the fuck am I supposed to do with glasses?
Remember, we used the item on the body to, keep the ghost from... this one we actually do open the thing.
Oh.
But we get the ghost to go away. We get the ghost to go away by using the item.
Hopefully this unlocks something, because this is a really dumb puzzle.
No, what it does, it gets rid of the ghost. Remember, this is like a mechanic of the game.
Yeah, I kind of remember this, but... And then we just get another item.
I guess, yeah, it looks like we do.
Okay, so was he just... Yeah, he was just sitting on a key card for some reason.
Is there anything else down here while we're down
No,
here?
it's a tiny fucking box, like...
Alright, if you want, though, we can chill down here and let our bar go down.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if I can find the frame limiter.
But
Let's
yeah.
watch Alyssa go crazy! Ah!
So how have the Battle Network games been?
I played the first one, and it was pretty bad. Like, it was, oh god, it was like... I called, like, the Legends games, like, Saturday morning cartoons. This one was just, like, a bad Saturday morning cartoon. And I think that's because, like, Legends doesn't take itself seriously. Battle Network kind of wanted to. And it's like, you just don't get any interaction with the villain. The characters are kind of just all bland and one note. Kind of like the Community Watch group in Twilight Princess. They were kind of on that level. Where they just, like, occasionally... They were kind of like Pokemon NPCs, honestly. They just like occasionally show up, say their one character trait again, and then just fall out of the story. And it could have been a cute little RPG where it's like, okay, we're gonna use Mega Man to solve our oven not working and it's spitting fire, or our refrigerator turned our house into an ice cube, and if it was on like that level, but then we have to start like saving like the fucking power plant from terrorists. And like stop a bus with our friend crashing on a bus with our friend on it crashing into something, and it's like I compared it to Pokemon a couple of times because it's kind of like that sort of RPG, in where the main thing you do to dungeon around is that you have to walk around these like maps floating in voids, and the problem is that all of the maps are like they're built around having like tons and tons of dead ends, and you're just like you're consistently running into fucking RNG battles all the damn time. And what's so annoying about them is that like the rate of which you run into these battles is like it's the same rate for the entire game. Whereas in Pokemon, you can kind of choose when you're in the areas to get into random battles, so you have some control over it. And there are different areas in Pokemon where there are different rates. Like, in this one place, you might have, like, tons of encounters. In this other place, it might be more normal. And it's like, no, you just get stuck with one. And it's like, I don't know what the rate is, but it's like whatever Capcom picked was like the most annoying rate they could possibly come up with, because consistently you'll get to the fucking ends of like paths and shit. You'll get to the fucking ends of paths and shit, and like just before you get there, bam, you're hitting a battle. Which wouldn't be a problem, but the fucking combat is also pretty bad, where the mechanic of the game is that your health resets after every single battle. So Capcom has some fucking vicious goddamn enemies where they'll just like knock off 100 health off your goddamn bar if you got like just on a little goddamn mistake, and it's a regular attack that regular enemies do. So you just have to keep on top of yourself and always be going in, and you know, keeping yourself fucking together. So it was just like consistently infuriating combat and just a bad story, because the villain is fucking Wily again, just reincarnated into a different Wily, and we're just fighting against terrorists who are like, their ultimate motive is so freaking stupid. Because we don't really understand why. Well, we do understand. It's like Wily wants to somehow like delete the entire world, like everyone who lives on the planet. He wants to destroy the planet, because one of his theories got picked over by his rival's theory for like a government project. And that was his fucking justification. He was like, how dare they fucking not look at my science, my great gift to mankind. They denied me and went with my fucking old friend slash rivals project, and then somehow like his project like immediately went into bankruptcy and it like completely fell apart, which was very confusing because it was like, if this is one of the 2 projects for like a major government contract, if you got that far, why the fuck did no one else fund your project? It's like, no, you didn't get picked for this government project, you immediately fail and lose everything, Wiley. It's like, that's not really how things work. And that's not a good justification for trying to kill everyone. It's just like the dumbest, like... It's like Capcom at their fucking worst writing. And just, like, there's no charm to any of the characters, and it's... Like, I played through that game so fucking slowly. Because I was just, like, every time I picked it up, I was, like, annoyed out of my mind. It was either getting stuck at all these goddamn dead ends, which I got to the point where I was basically just playing the game, like, through the entire walkthrough because clearly Capcom was, like, designed this entire game around you just getting lost all the fucking time because the maps are fucking huge and there are dead ends all over the fucking place. It's just such an amazingly irritating game. But a couple people on Reddit say that apparently the series gets better, so I'm hoping that happens. Because apparently in the next game they're going to be taking away the reloading health, and I'm kind of hoping that'll make the combat, like, better. Because another major issue with Battle Network is that on top of the enemies just having, like, bullshit damage, they'll also have, like, fucking crazy invincibility mechanics where they'll just be, like, immune to damage for way too fucking long, and you get, like, a 2-second window on some of these enemies to hit them, or they're just too fucking fast that you can't hit them with goddamn anything.
What he's doing, Dick?
I guess we should probably pay attention to this.
Stop, Dick! Don't do this!
Well, that's fucked up.
Who was that guy that got murdered, or Dad?
Well,
or...
his name was Dick, I'm pretty sure. And
Yes, presumably he's our dad, because Nancy's our mom.
apparently we're the baby, and we're seeing the future. Well, we're seeing
We're seeing
the past when we weren't.
when we were a baby. So this is our dad that got killed by our grandpa.
You think our
And the thing that broke apart, was
You've seen that truth. It was your beloved grandfather.
Yeah, but we didn't even know this was a story point.
It's impossible. It's not.
I'm pretty sure this hasn't been a thing.
we came here looking for our mom, didn't we? We were like sent away at a young age. I don't remember all.
Yeah,
the details,
we came here for some familial reason. Is this the?
Okay,
is
so
it-
now it's boss fight time because you're getting the
Really?
the spirit arrow.
We just
powers.
fucking started. I swear we've been in chapter 3 for like a half hour.
These chapters weren't very long, if I recall.
Yeah, but they were longer than this.
I don't know. Maybe this is the shortest chapter in the game.
Well, we learned the denouement. Our character had a family problem. It's not exactly Dear Esther now, is it? Or, no, wait, Gone Home is the game we played. Really? That's the fucking name you get to this guy?
My mom's calling me. I'll be right back.
Fair enough, I'll do boss fight things. I just need to remember how to play the fucking game.
You can't get away!
Oh, I forgot. I need to fucking charge up the attack first.
Come on!
Why do you speak all British? Shit.
You can't get away!
Well, I can't because my stupid character won't fucking stand up.
Come on! Cut!
God, I am doing like 0 damage.
You can't get away!
Well, who said I'm trying to get away? God, I hate the fucking combat in this game. It's so fucking dumb. Like, what the hell? Oh, did I get the kill? Oh. I guess this wasn't chapter 3? Or this wasn't one where we're getting a thing? Because he's not dead.
You are going to suffer the same fate as all.
Why am I gonna be sucked into a void? I am being sucked into a void. What the fuck? Why, game? Why? What am I going into the mirror world of the mansion? That's kind of bullshit. I didn't get a fucking gem for that. Damn game. Oh, that's great. We just wake up in a graveyard, a dead world. That's fan-fucking-tastic. And we've lost our superpowers. They got replaced with a scroll? I'm gonna suck you into the death world, but here's a hint on what you're supposed to do here. Because we feel like being helpful today. Okay, 1998.
My sweet Alyssa.
Wait, this one's voice acted?
All hands have grasped my heart and will not let go. But to think that the father of my beautiful granddaughter is Philip, it is more than I can bear.
Apparently I can't skip
Consented
this.
to the marriage so as to protect the Ruda bloodline. I realize now that was a foolish mistake. The man lacks class and has not a shred of dignity. He loses no opportunity to exhibit his stupidity and weakness of character.
I am very posh and want to throw this man off a balcony to shove his poorness inside of the family.
Saying that she doesn't
Rah!
want to raise Alyssa to be a Ruda. Of course, the existence of a Ruda is fraught with danger. But given the gravity...
You're gonna go fight demons no matter what you actually want. So says me, Mr. Grandfather.
Any attempt to avoid such a duty is indeed shameful. As long as I am the head of this house, that man will never be accepted as one of us. Finally, Philip went too far. I could no longer allow him to defy me. That
It's so vile that I'm gonna write down my own crimes.
vile murderer. I must carry my secret to the grave.
People are gonna find out, grandfather. You killed a man in your own house.
There is nothing to be done but handle the police carefully and tread with the utmost caution.
What the fuck are you talking about? Can I leave now? Now we must solve the graveyard puzzle. Of course. Literally a Resident Evil puzzle. We gotta go find the fucking stone circles. What is that stupid noise in the background? Are we gonna meet the fucking demon who's gonna haunt us this chapter? Or just a bunch of spirit women? What? Are these like all the rooters? Is that what's going on? What, they have flaming swords?
I was killed by an entity and have been trapped in the darkness ever since.
What pain? Help! Help me!
It's too dark to see anything.
It's too dark to see anything in this spotlight.
Entities. I just wish I could be resurrected to
If we had 5 swordswomen on our side, we'd probably have no goddamn, like, option but to win at everything.
Wait!
That's not fair, they just disappeared.
Ritual of engagement.
It's that thing your dad... It's that thing your grandfather did to your dad. No, the other thing. The disgusting thing. Yeah, we somehow will, I guess. and get our third pip. We're gonna become Lieutenant Commander of the Graveyard. Oh, there's a thing. Oh good, I almost ran out of those fucking things. Time to go solve the riddle of death. Shoot self with gun. That's the whole riddle. Okay, that's the portal for how we're gonna get out of here. God, I had a headache previously, and that fucking sound in the distance is already giving me one. God, how annoying games used to be without fucking emulation, I swear to God. Yeah, we're still in the third stage, so yeah, that makes perfect sense. I don't know where the fuck we're supposed to even go. Maybe that giant hole in the wall of the other place? Oh wait, there's just another door over here in the background. Perfect place to put another portal. So, since this is not going to be a topic this week, another thing I've been doing this week is I'm still working on the Zelda video. It's legitimately probably going to take me about a month and a half to complete. I'm kind of surprised that I was actually dead on accurate with how long that was going to take. But yeah, I'm about halfway done at this point. Still doing a lot of editing. I finished the Wind Waker section this week, so that's fantastic. Gonna be just chewing my way through all those games. Talking about my favorite one, talking about the other bunch, the modern stuff. It's been a good project. I've been liking doing the editing. It's just you know, editing something that's almost an hour long. Takes a while. Okay, now I'm fucking lost. Am I supposed to, like, throw water on the portals? Am I supposed to activate the portals? I don't want to look up a guide to this game because I don't really want to spoil how long it is, but... Okay, so, yeah, it's, throw the water on the thing. That's what I get for taking off this game for a month. I don't fucking remember goddamn anything. I probably should have just went back and got my water. Because I might have needed that. Gotta... Shut up, bird. No one cares about your opinions. Someone...
You can't get away!
Oh, fuck off! Not you again. We couldn't even get a different guy this time.
Now you know, Alyssa. This is what happens to those who dare to stand against us.
Who's us? Wait. Wait, if you had fucking ninja speed...
Nancy is not the
If you had ninja speed, why were you doing this all the time?
full of the bones of those who I have destroyed.
This wasn't an...
Now,
Was this not an M-rated game? He can't say murdered?
engagement will begin soonly.
Soonly. Why am I staring at this man's balls? No, go pick up the thing. Clearly we need the thing. Okay, it's a note from Mom. Oh, and of course they raid the British way. Yeah, it's almost like you should have done a better job, like... Maybe you should have told us that so we didn't, like, come back? Or something? Great, I'm getting fucking murdered by the butterflies and by this asshole. No, go away! Go away, moths! All I wanted to do was leave. What do you mean in order? What's the order? Oh, God. Oh, God, he caught up to me. Well, that save I made earlier is going to be the closest we got to here, so I'll just reload there. What is the continue point? I forgot this is a fucking thing, because this is a PS2 game. Okay, so we're going to the portal. That's perfect. That's fine. I don't have to watch the cutscene again, so I can just save after that and then figure out this lion thing. I don't know where all the lions even are, so I'll just have to figure it out. Okay, is this the first one? It's 2. No, I need to establish all the lions first.
You can't get away.
Oh, fuck off, dude. Oh, fucking hell. These goddamn items, I swear. Oh, it just, it's a fucking full 360 attack. It's like, this is not how you do horror, game. You don't have just a guy constantly annoying you all the time. I'm surprised that Capcom didn't figure this out after Nemesis, which actually made this concept work. You don't just have the guy who's like permanently fucking faster than you and you can't do anything about just fuck you up all the damn time. I've only got 2 of those, so I don't want to use them all the time, especially since they're like only usable for like 3 seconds. Fuck off, are you kidding me? Great. You don't get a lot of tools to deal with this shit. Okay, so what do I have to throw water on? Do I have to throw water on you? Oh good, I got the first disc. And all it took was me getting rid of my one fucking saving grace. Well, hopefully I can make it back to the fucking portal, because this guy's gonna be on my ass the entire way. Because Alyssa refuses to stand up with any fucking expediency. Oh my god, Alyssa. Could you at least panic run in the forward direction? Oh, thank Christ, you actually managed to survive yourself. No. Game? How the fuck am I supposed to get back? There better be a place for me to get my fucking water back, otherwise you completely fucked me. Well, that's the last one. Because I seriously can't do anything about it. my god, Alyssa, you are so bad. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking reload. This game is asking way too much of me. It needs to calm the fuck down. What do I need to do? Start running in bullshit circles to fucking get around things. Well, whatever. I need to go to the murderer's shack.
Alright. Oh, you haven't progressed since I left.
No, I have progressed, just very slowly.
No, because I watched this part while I was on the phone. Where you have to, like, splash the lions in a specific order or whatever.
Yeah, now I need to splash this jerk. Because I found out where the thing is. Because otherwise the game fucking screwed me. Oh, perfect. Oh, come on. It's on the ceiling. Oh, no, that is a hide thing. It's the curtain.
It's the silly hide thing where if you stay in there long enough, even though you're right next to him, he'll run away. The problem is your fear can go up here, and if you start panicking while you're in here, then,
well, let's see what's gonna happen!
And you're teetering super hard. Okay, he probably left because your fear is going down. Yeah, okay, the music stopped. He's gone now. Sure.
God, that's dumb.
But yeah.
But then again, the whole fucking mechanic's dumb. Mostly because he's just gonna come back in, like, literally 15 seconds.
Yeah, I kind of wish they stayed away longer.
Okay, Woodcutter was born in Wales.
Hideously deformed, he suffered taunts. At 17 years, he proposed to Emily Dickens, the innkeeper's daughter, not the Emily Dickens, apparently.
And then when that happened, he murdered her.
He dismembered her. Years following the gruesome event, he went from village to village, abducting young girls and butchering them in the same fashion. 2 years later, he was caught by villagers and killed. However, Paul was possessed by an entity and revived to hunt the rooters as the head of the subordinates.
You're classic possessed people.
And if I recall correctly, you're a rooter?
Yes,
right?
we're a rooter. Because our family was like, don't become... Well, I think our mom was like, hey, don't become a rooter, it's bad.
Don't become a magical girl. Because I remember that the rooters are basically magical
Well,
girls.
that's what Madoka taught everyone, is just don't do it. It's a bad idea.
That is true. That is what that anime teaches you. Don't become a goddamn magical girl.
Because apparently you turn into a rock. And that's the bad part? I was very weirded out by that in Madoka. It was like, that's the bad twist? It's like, no, you become a rock. You're not a real person anymore. It's like, yeah, but...
Oh, nice trick.
Couldn't you have done, like, something with, like, I'm immortal and that sucks? Because I'm immortal
What?
and I have to fight demons forever?
Hold on, you finished that Monica Magica, did you
Yeah,
not?
I finished it a while ago.
No, the twist is you eventually are doomed to become a witch. Like, the things they kill are magical girls. Like, that's the twist. The
Could there
when
be
they,
a
when they make you a magical
Could there
girl,
be a smarter twist?
But I mean, that was the twist. But like, the thing of them becoming a rock, it's not the bad thing. The bad thing is the fact that they're doomed to become a witch because of how the system works is like QB, the cat thing, is actually this alien that this whole cycle creates an energy that his species harvests that's where they get all their energy from. So this endless cycle of recruiting magical girls to fight the things that magical girls become is all just a cycle for his people to get energy.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
But yeah, that's the twist of that show. Not that you get turned into a rock. Cause yeah, when you get your magical girl powers, they put like your soul or something into like that little
Welcome
rock
to Egypt.
that they carry around. And then over time the rock fills with like dark energy, and the only way to remove the dark energy is the things you get from killing witches. So you're basically doomed to have to keep killing witches, but the problem is no matter what, that rock will eventually fill and you will turn into a witch. Which is what happens in the show to some of the girls. Because you either die fighting witches or you become a witch. Hey, look, a special arrow.
Yeah, and also a yellow ghost. The piss ghost. The ghost of the toilet.
Wow. Spoilers, by the way, for anybody who hasn't seen that show.
Oh, and speaking of spoilers, I actually had to give up on my podcast episode 16 because for whatever fucking reason, Slow Beef like ages ago became a fan of Danganronpa when it was still Japanese only. And apparently a big thing that Something Awful did while that game was Japanese only was that it was getting fan translated. So he actually played it before it came to the States.
Gotcha.
So I just had to give up because, like he said, spoiler talk, and I just immediately had to stop at that point.
I'm glad he gave a spoiler warning, because it would have been really, really, really bad if things got spoiled.
Oh, fuck off. I can only carry one of these rocks because of magical bullshit.
I guess.
Magical. Oh, is that the puzzle? Do I have to fucking use the fucking centerpiece as a plate? It's a placeholder, and then I have to fucking, like, swap all the stones around. Because there's gonna be a third one, I fucking bet. This is such a dumb fucking puzzle. This game's dumb. God, I had high hopes for this game, and now it's just dumb.
I don't know. I missed what the puzzle was. Alright, like
No, I can see what the puzzle is. I can see it.
I missed us coming into this room originally, so I don't know.
Well, we just came through a portal into this room. That's how we got here.
Okay, but all I know is that there's different around.
Oh yeah, Captain of the Seas. Okay, so this one's the sky.
Oh, you gotta move them around to put them in
You
the right
got it.
spots. Gotcha. And that thing in the other room is a placeholder. Okay.
And this is the
So this room is key.
And this is the second of the only 2 times in our entire relationship that I have outsmarted my co-commentator.
I mean,
the score in his favor is 976.
I was gonna say I wasn't paying attention to this puzzle, so I just saw that you were picking up rocks, but I didn't know like where I wasn't paying attention to what the rooms represented or any of that stuff because I was busy talking about whatever it was I was
God
talking about.
damn it! I'm gonna have to put this one in the. Okay, so how should I do this? Because I need to get rid of this rock.
Put it anywhere and then
Yeah,
go
but I
grab
need to put. Oh wait, no, this is wrong. So it's gonna be wrong no matter what.
Yeah, so just put it here and then go grab the one you put in the placeholder because that one was the boat, so that's the C one. And then go put the boat in the C spot.
I will say that there was a word that I picked up that before spoiler chat that I thought was kind of a spoiler, but I don't know if it's gonna go anywhere.
What was the word?
He mentioned the vault room and he called it the bulkhead. And I was like, that's very odd to call that room, so I don't know if he was cribbing off the fact that like the entire room was made of metal. Or he was spoiling that somehow they're all on a boat.
No, he was just referring to the fact that it was made out of
Because I was
metal.
like, if they're on a boat, that's
clear
gonna
that
be
one
kind
right
of a
away.
weird twist. That his entire time has been
No,
taken
they're-
on a ship.
No, they're not on a boat.
They're on the best boat, the friendship.
There you go. That's what the boat they're on.
It's the dumbest joke in the history of LP. And just in general. Okay, so let's swap the last 2 around and solve the puzzle. This isn't a puzzle, it's literally just run around and put things in places while getting hunted by ghosts.
Getting hunted by the same ghost, and then every time you solve one, you
save the ghost.
So, wait, what's on? That's supposed to be the horse? Oh yeah, I guess that's
It's
the
a
horse.
Galarian animal.
The
Go away. Capcom, why did you do this to me?
the riders, the people of the Earth rode horses. It said so.
It makes sense. Logic.
Yeah, no. My guess is he only called it a bulkhead because it's a big giant bolt. Like that's what it looks like.
That was just like, that's... Yeah, that's what I picked up on. Is like the only thing. I'm pretty sure the only thing that's ever been called a bulkhead were like things on ships. Because we.
I don't know. I'm gonna Google it now. What is the definition of a bulkhead?
It might just.
I always thought it was like a metal bolt. It's a bulkhead, like a specific kind of metal bolt.
I've never heard that before.
I don't know.
Thought it was just like a big metal wall or like the outside skin of a ship because it's all metal.
Okay, so specifically, it's a dividing wall or barrier between compartments in a ship, aircraft, or other vehicle.
Also, they're on a plane. The ship, the
did
school is on a plane.
Use the word wrong, if that's the definition. However, I will state that looking at pictures of bulkheads in vehicles, the door looks very similar to a bulkhead. Like the door in Danganronpa looks very similar to how bulkheads look. Looking at some bulkheads and boats here.
I'm gonna see if this ghost is gonna kill me. Okay, yeah, it killed me. It snapped my spine in half.
Damn.
It's pretty edgy.
But yeah, so looking at pictures of bulkheads, the visual design of the
This isn't working. This ghost can track me down too easily.
might have to pop a lavender.
Yeah. I'm just hoping I can get out of this fast enough. Maybe if I go in this corner. Damn it, go away, ghost. Go away forever. So yeah, my next topic for, speaking of Capcom, was Mega Man. I think I just already mentioned that I've been playing a bunch of the mid-level stuff.
Yeah, you said you weren't a fan of Battle Network. I think that's the last thing.
I think that I gave my extensive review on it. It's just like it's trying to be an RPG, and most of the RPG things in it are just bad. Just like generally just a bad game, and I'm hoping that the sequel will fix it, because if it does, then I can forgive that. It's just like it's the first game thing. A lot of first games do that, where it's just like they kind of got the ideas, but they're not fully formed. And then after that I played X6, and I like had no expectations for X6 because like everyone online was just like completely shit talking the game and being like, this thing is badly made, it's a shitty game, it's the worst, and it's like after X5 is like I just had like no expectations, so I don't know what I was getting into. But after I finished it, I was like, you know, this game is badly made, it's terribly executed, but I kind of like it.
I was gonna say, to my knowledge, a lot of the late X games weren't that good.
It kind of had an interesting idea, because I don't know if it's really a spoiler to say that Zero died in X5 in a heroic sacrifice naturally. Well, it's kind of...
Is X6 the one where they introduced Axel?
No.
That's his name, though, right?
Yeah, but they... Well, I said it wasn't really a spoiler because this is a fucking Capcom game, so of course they're not actually dead. It's just like they're temporarily out of the story because they're just gonna bullshit their way to being like, and then he just came back to life. Like, it's like the Dragon Ball thing where like no one's actually dead because they just keep repeating shit over and over again.
Yeah.
But I don't really have a good opinion on X5. Like, X5 to me is like prime example, like ramrod stiff, down the middle, like exactly the most mediocre game I've ever played. Like, the prime example of a fucking 5 out of 10. It's like, God. Like, just the most boring ass characters. Alia is fucking terrible because she's trying to do the Fee thing, where she's like constantly telling you the most obvious shit. Like, this thing, I wish I had a good example. It's like, hey, I just can't think of one because I can't fucking think of anything of X5. Maybe she's like, you know, it's obviously like a snowy area, and she's like, hey, X, make sure to not slip around too much or you're gonna fall into a hole and die. It's like, I know that. You didn't have to tell me that, Ollie, and she's constantly doing this fucking shit, where it's like, now you're on a bike. Make sure to do the bike well, fucking Mega Man. It's like, it's exactly the fucking thing that everyone said about Fee, is like constantly tutorializing things that do not need to be said because they are just so blatantly obvious. And plus it had a really dumb, like, mechanic where they tried to differentiate things, where it's like, the main crux of the story is that you only have 16 hours to complete the story, and every, like, level you go to takes an hour, so you just only have 16 places to go to get everything. Which sounds really shitty, and it is, because you can't do everything in 16 hours, which is what... They made the good decision, but it ended up completely invalidating the first choice they made, where it's like, as long as you, like, defeat all 8 of the Mavericks, like, because of story reasons, they'll solve enough of a problem to just get rid of the time limit altogether. So then you just have infinite amount of time to go through the rest of the stages and pick up your power-ups. So then I was sitting there like, why the fuck did you do this 16-hour thing if you were just gonna throw it out of the story by the end of it anyway? It's like, what's the fucking point? But X6 was more interesting, like...
Is that the one where which one's the one that Axel?
Well, I have no idea, because it's either gonna be X7 or X8, because I haven't seen an Axel yet. I've seen Cygnus and I've seen Douglas, but Douglas is a completely useless character.
I mean, you will play as those characters.
And that too. If they're a protagonist, I haven't seen them yet, because it's just been X and Zero.
Axel is kind of like that thing they did in Street Fighter, and I think Capcom did it in a couple different game franchises with them, where, like, they decided to make the next generation character. And so Axel's, like, the next generation, like, protagonist to, like, pick up, like, Mega Man.
Well, I'm wondering if that might be the Zero series, but I'm not sure.
No, it's in the X series.
Because if it's in the X series, then it has to be 7 or 8.
It's in, like, the 3D PlayStation 2
It might be...
Or PlayStation
Oh my god, we finally got the Arrow of Light from Zelda, saving us forever. The old Rooter arrow. So what am I supposed to do with this?
I don't know, use it to defeat the final boss, probably.
Okay, so yeah, I think we learned about this earlier, is that... I think it might be in one of our notes. I don't know if you were here for that.
I don't know, maybe not.
No, oh wait, this is where it mentions it. 2 weeks until Alyssa's birthday, I'm so worried about her. I sent her to boarding school so that she didn't have to become a rooter, but will the entities let her heart go? They say a rooter heart is necessary in the ritual of engagement, a rooter heart taken from the body of one who is 15 years old. So, it's just the most convenient, obvious plot point.
Okay, so Axel first appears in Mega Man X7.
Cool. He appears at the point where the series just completely face palms itself to death.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, Axel's not a character very many people like.
Well, Ollie is already there just because she's so fucking annoying. She's not as bad in X6. They kind of gave her... They kind of did a better thing with, her, where they kind of gave her more of a story and a backstory to kind of make her more interesting. But it wasn't much of one because it's attached to the villain, and the villain's pretty bad, because he's just like a mustache twirler, haha, I want to destroy everything because kind of guy.
Sure. Is it boss fight?
It has to be. We did all the fucking level. There's no more level to do.
What chance does a pathetic little girl like you have to bring salvation to the dead Ruders? None!
I am a crazy British man who murders everybody in this particular graveyard.
Deformed, but I don't see any deformity. Like, he's apparently deformed, but I don't really see deformity. He just looks tatted
Well,
up.
you see, back in the 17th century, if you were born with that many tattoos, they called it a deformity.
I mean, I suppose if you're born with tattoos, it's probably considered a deformity.
Well, you see, it's the 17th century. If you're Jewish, it's probably called a deformity. And you never know what this...
I'm actually trying to remember.
You never know what this naked bald man...
What's that one of the name have that one thing where like some people have like really patchy skin, like where it's like two different calico. They look calico. Like think of a calico cat's fur, like but on a person's skin. There's people with that. We went to high school with a girl that had it.
Oh yeah,
She was younger than us, I think.
I think
But,
I remember
like,
her.
What is that? Would that have been considered a deformity at one point in time?
Well, whatever he is, he's a crazy man.
Because maybe that's what this guy has.
Oh,
Anyway, just-
I did mention during the first fight that I fucking hate this combat because it's fucking stupid.
Really boring.
Because all you need to do is just kite him around the room and hope for the best.
And if you manage to like tether them, you get a.
You get an auto win.
Eventually, yeah.
Apparently I can't... And also I'm doing, like, literally no damage.
Well, he blocked several of your attacks.
I'm surprised I did that. Apparently I can fucking Ganondorf, like, block his... Like, deflect his attacks. Oh, come on, that didn't count. No.
Well,
Wait,
Some
what?
of his-
It boomeranged at me. Fuck you. You don't get boomerang axes. That's a fucking Link thing. Give him back to Link.
But yeah, so when he blocks them, he's not taking damage. So unlike previous bosses, this guy can.
Oh my god, this guy's
block your
intelligent?
attack.
Who would have guessed? Oh god, how did that hit me?
He's the first villain we fought that actually has more of a reason to fight us than I'm a psycho killer. Like he's specifically like the guy that was brought back to hunt our like the race.
Well,
of
I'll
people
load up
we
my
are.
attack and then I'll hit him with it, I guess. Because I don't know if that's can hit him while he's down.
Now he's not.
Oh, fuck off. I loaded that open for like a full minute. That should have been full of so much power, it should have taken your head off. Well, apparently I'm taking off like a bunch of his health, so I've been like looking at the wrong end of my... I've been looking at the wrong end of the health bar. I'll try and shoot him while he's down, but I don't think it's gonna work.
No, he's not tethered, so there's a fully charged one tethered could hit,
It...
which is how you get the win condition.
Or I guess we'll need to do this until he just runs out.
I mean, didn't we basically do that with the last boss? But the last boss was an actual absolute pain in the ass in comparison to this guy.
Yeah, this guy is literally
Like
just...
the acid guy. The acid guy can hit us much better range. This guy, you can shoot his attacks out of the air, and your arrow keeps going. So, like, if he throws an axe at you, you hit it out of the air and you hit him.
Maybe I need to, like, hit him while, like, just before he's gonna hit me. Oh, wait, that didn't work.
Now, so my thought is,
This game sometimes does not like...
when he goes to, like, there must be a tell for when he's gonna do the axe throw attack. Okay, yeah, he walks away from you. So my guess is when you see him walk away, start charging early, so that when he, instead of hitting him and putting him into this state, it's a fully charged one that hits him to put him into that state. That's my thought.
Can't get away.
Because there's a visual tell that he's gonna throw an axe at you before he throws the axe. So if you start charging before he throws it, you might get a fully charged one off.
He just doesn't give me enough time because I need literally like 30 fucking
There you go.
seconds. I don't have enough time.
Yeah, you still got more of a charged one, so there's that.
Yes, I can. Oh, how did you block that? You were doing an animation. Oh, poo.
You got greedy.
I will.
You're both at half health.
It's the perfect situation. Oh, fucking camera, goddamn. It like flipped 180 on me. I fucked up.
Yeah, and that attack, the boomerang does a chunk.
Well, I did a chunk to him too.
Not as big of a chunk, but yeah.
Well, that's because I'm 15. I deserve a handicap. And also the camera stopped trying to kill me.
So yeah, so games I've been playing, well, you've been playing.
Yeah, you
Big
might as well
Man.
talk because I can't.
Yeah, I've been playing another big, famous, game franchise. Specifically, I've been playing Final Fantasy, 7 Remake. I feel like you should be able to hit him while he's down.
I
like
think
that.
so too, but it's like it just doesn't happen. Well, he gave me the time. Just for some reason doesn't work even when he's not blocking.
No, I'm pretty sure he does the block animation. It's just because of the big flash of light of the arrow, you don't see him cross the axis in front of him, which is the block animation.
Well, I'm not even close to him, so fuck. Let's see what the continue point is.
It's gonna be the beginning of the fight. But I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah, I've heard plenty of good things about it, except for the ending kind of gets into particle bullshit territory.
Yeah, so there's definitely something going on with the game where it's not actually a remake of, like, an actual
that's what I
remake of
heard.
Final Fantasy VII. There's very clearly some stuff at the very beginning of the game too that if you do the original game, you're like, hold on. The characters are acting as if they know things, like very early on. It's clear that Cloud has a faint memory of things that are going to happen if this is a remake of the game, but potentially maybe already happened, because, like, there's a point. I don't know how much. Have you played Final Fantasy VII?
Not
Jeff?
at all.
Do you mind if I spoil things that happen in Final Fantasy VII?
Yes, because eventually,
Okay.
that's one of the things on my list. Like a while in the future, but eventually I'll get around to it, and then we can talk
Yeah.
about it in like 3 years.
And yeah, so very early. Yeah, he does the block animation like the second it hits him. It cancels whatever animation he's doing for the block animation.
It's so bullshit. So how is rewriting Cloud's destiny going?
Pretty good. I really like the gameplay of Remake.
Did they actually manage to get hybrid real time working?
In a way, yeah.
Well, I mean, they had a lot of years to work on it.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's other games that do what I'd consider a hybrid, like, similar to this. With the Dragon Age series. Does what this game does.
Ow! He hit me in the ass.
Because in Dragon Age 1, you go into a state where you just auto attack, but I don't know if it's in Dragon Age 2 already, or if it's in not until Inquisition. But eventually, you actually you have to auto attack, like you have to press a button to do like an auto combo, which is how Final Fantasy VII Remake works. And then as you're doing the like auto attack combo or other things,
I kind of wanted to keep doing that because it was funny. That I was pushing him back with like the weakest possible attack.
I was curious if that would eventually just make him do the throw attack, in which case you could get a hit, and like...
No.
He's too close now.
Yeah, the problem was, like, it takes her too long. She has to load up the arrow is still the problem.
But yeah, so as you know, you have a button that does like an auto attack string for all the characters. Then you have a button that's a unique attack that all the characters have. And then you have your abilities that you use ATB on. So like over time, or as you hit things, you fill a bar, and then you spend that bar to do like cast spells, use items. Like everything is on that bar, which I mean is how the old like original Final Fantasy VII worked. Is like.
Oh, that tethered him somehow.
Oh, he tethered him. So you must be able to hit him from some angle.
I mean, if we can...
Just unload into him now.
I'm trying.
Don't they have to be like at a different angle or something?
Oh shit, he fucking... He's breaking the tether, probably, because he totally got me.
He'll break one of them, but he has 3 that he has to eventually time out of. But, like, don't you have to... Is it just unload into him? I forget how the super attack works.
I should...
Okay, you're...
Oh, she's just doing it.
Oh, there we go. We're doing the
Do I have to...
ultimate attack now.
Okay, so hopefully that'll hit him for everything. Because I remember reading that apparently the ultimates aren't auto-kill, they're just lots of damage.
Yeah, we didn't kill... I don't think we killed one... No, yeah, when I read the walkthrough for the last guy, it said, like, we won't necessarily auto-kill him. Okay, we did it.
That's a...
if you get it too
Well,
early
that's a
on,
fair enough
but,
boss fight. It was bullshit, but we did it.
I don't know, I think the acid guy was more of a pain in the
Yeah,
ass.
this guy was a bit more fair. But that's Capcom for you. They, you know, sometimes they can be bullshit, but they're always going to be difficult. Once we get into Chapter 4, we can continue our Capcom BSing, or... I guess you moved on to Square Enix, so we could talk about that a little bit.
I'm just talking about the games I've been playing recently. I can't talk too much about it because you don't want spoilers, but at least story side. But like the gameplay, I really like of it. You know, I was a big fan of like the original Final Fantasy VII's gameplay was pretty okay, but I'm a big fan of the remakes gameplay. I really like it.
Time to go the fuck home.
Yeah.
Which we can't do.
The other game I've been playing lately is Monster Sanctuary, which I may have talked about once before.
I think I heard about it before. It's one of the games that tries to be Pokemon and can't manage it too well.
I don't know. I think it manages it fine. It's a Pokemon Metroidvania.
That's an interesting mashup.
So.
Oh my god, it's our mom.
You run. Oh, we should watch this.
Yeah, I probably should pay attention. Our mom got killed by an earthquake. Oh great, it's that guy. Oh my god, who would have thought that creepy guy was the final villain? That's your weapon? You don't even have a weapon, you just have a cane? You just have a stick? Oh crap, and now we're literally in Egypt. Or we're in the clock tower.
Yeah, this looks more like some special building. Doesn't look like Egypt. Oh hey, it's our childhood friend guy.
Did he die?
What? No, we saw our dad die.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
This guy didn't get killed at all. In fact, this guy hasn't seen anything scary. He like came in through the window. We talked to him once.
She got kidnapped in the spirit world. Oh no.
My mum used to cherish its four-leaf clover necklace, but one of the leaves is missing. This is my last chance to
Does she not understand how she got the last 3?
Yeah, it's like, just go find another killer and murder them.
You remember you have the arrows of life, Zelda? You are literally Zelda.
All the leaves will be found in time.
You haven't awakened your true powers yet, which is why Hyrule's completely fucked.
Yeah, basically.
It's all your fault, Zelda. Now you're gonna be condemned to being in the same place for 100 years, doing the same thing.
Don't forget, you can count on me. If there's anything
You've literally become a light bubble for a whole century.
Just one thing I'd like
Oh, I'm sorry I talked over the cutscene, but it was so interesting.
Is this place?
You see, after 4 Clock Tower games, we decided to turn the Clock Tower into this. We decided to turn the Clock Tower into that giant tower thing from Devil May Cry 3.
I was gonna say that. I was like, what clock tower game?
I'm pretty sure that's what this is. I can't think of another reason why we're in this giant tower.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because this game's called Clock Tower.
Yeah, we did see that, ridiculous thing, burst up from the ground in the first episode. Where it was just and it was a giant, ridiculous earthen tower, but it did have a clock on it.
Now it's the escort mission.
I'm not escorting Dennis, fuck that guy. Also, he left us behind. Well, he left himself behind.
I'm pretty sure we left him behind.
Fuck
earlier.
Dennis.
It's probably it's gonna happen again if I had to take a guess. But yeah, so Monster Sanctuary is it's a Pokemon Metroidvania. I think it does it quite well. You know, it's not it's not quite, if you're looking for a full Pokemon, it's not necessarily that, but you know, it's pretty good.
But it's better because it's a Metroidvania.
Another 6 months.
I mean, for people who like Metroidvanias.
Yeah, you're not a fan of the Metroidvanias like I am.
For me, it makes Metroidvanias tolerable because it adds Pokemon to Metroidvanias.
So,
albeit there's not as many types of Pokemon, if you will.
oh yeah, aren't there like 30 of them in Pokemon now?
Types? There's 16? Is that our next killer?
So our next villain is the doppelganger from Castlevania.
Got a giant pair of scissors.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, they're scissors. They're just broken apart.
No, I would say, like, the first villain of the series famously uses scissors as weapons.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
I'm like, seriously, you're cribbing off of that? Because you have to.
The first villain of what uses scissors?
The villain of the first game uses giant scissors as a weapon.
Oh, the first Clock Tower game.
Yes. Oh my god, they figured out how to defeat the protagonist. Friendship.
So yeah, they're like circus performers with giant scissors.
And we have to defeat them in a hospital.
And it's potentially going to be a double boss battle, so have fucking fun with that.
I'm gonna go drown myself for fun.
Also, when you get to the part where they chase you around the room, it could very well be 2 people chasing you around the room.
I'm gonna leave that ghost alone because it's a ghosty. Oh no, I can't call for help in this dimension I've woken up in. What will I do now?
There's a bunch of items.
There's a whole 2 items. Okay, there's just a key that's labeled with A. It's a good thing that ghost told itself to fuck off.
That must be the corpse of the guy in the corner, so...
Maybe if I give him this photo, it'll go away? Do you want a mom? Apparently he wanted a mom. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. How the fuck is this called the Scissors Hospital?
Grab the
What
item.
the fuck is the Scissors Hospital?
Oh, it's the hospital owned by the Scissors people.
It's owned by the Scissors Sisters. They are so famous they just bought it.
What? It's a brother and a sister. There's a guy
No,
and a
the
girl.
Scissors Sisters is a band, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I guess I don't know. I'm gonna Google that, just out of curiosity.
It's either the band or the song.
They are indeed a pop band.
I like one of their songs and that's it.
Only one member is a girl.
Great job, guys. Literally.
Scissor Sisters are an American pop band formed in 2001, forged in the, quote, gay nightlife scene of New York, end quote. The band took its name from the female same-sex sexual...
Really?
Stop there. That's where it gets the name. Anyway, its members include these people...
These human beings.
Instruments. They incorporate diverse eclectic styles in their music, but tend to sway towards pop rock, glam rock, new disco, and electro clash.
That kind of makes sense considering the one song. I don't know why Dennis's letter gets this theme, but this is kind of good. Yeah, it's not that good. It's just like it's kind of just repetitive piano. Isn't that the body of Dennis's
what
sister?
song is... That could be.
I guess I'll just look around and hope for the best. Because I just need to literally run headfirst into items to succeed.
Basically, that's how this whole game works.
Oh, great.
I'm
We're-
currently gonna try to guess what song Jeff's song that he likes from this band
I'll just
is.
Google Scissor
gonna be
Sisters. I'm
hard.
pretty sure you'll hit it instantly. I can't imagine.
Well, they have a very large list of songs.
Well, yeah, but what was like the first YouTube result?
Oh, I don't feel like dancing.
That's not it.
That's the top one for there's the next one is Take Your Mama.
No. So apparently it's gonna be a deep cut.
Any Which Way is the next one.
What?
There's a song called Any Which Way. That's the next one on the list.
Well,
here.
potatoes.
Land of a Thousand Words.
That might be a good one though.
Only the Horses.
I think we're gonna have to give up. This isn't going anywhere.
He's My Man.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have a crouch button. Okay.
I also forgot we had a crouch button until now.
So useful from Capcom.
Laura. Comfortably Numb.
This is a weird fucking band, but then again, I already knew that.
Time. Borrowed Time.
Here's a looking glass with a comical skull on it.
Let's Have a Kiki. I Can't Decide.
That might be it.
Filthy
No, I
Gorgeous.
think you-
Wait, you don't know which one?
No,
don't
I
know
think
which song's the
I
one
think
you
it was
like?
I Can't Decide. That sounds familiar. Now we'll have to put it on and get a copyright strike.
Hits on the Radio.
You just found it. What are you still listening to them for?
Well, that one just had a fun name. Hits on the Radio.
Hilarious. Here's a... Why is there a giant mirror in a hospital? What the fuck? Oh shit, I'm getting attacked by my reflection. What? Damn it, how am I supposed to run around him to get to the bathroom? All I wanted to do was... Oh crap, a dead guy.
But yeah, so... what is... There's like fire, water, earth, wind...
Do you want this mirror?
And that might be it.
Oh wait.
No, because the key items aren't handed to people. Which means we have to use them for something else.
Okay, I'm being chased by
The items we give to corpses are
regular items.
regular items.
Ow!
Boy, this guy moves fast. Anyway, now we're gonna tense up and lock ourselves from moving with fear. Eventually.
Yeah, but I ran
There we
like...
go.
Ah, fuck. Bye, idiot! I can get downstairs with my body. Damn it, Alyssa. You literally almost made it, you fucking idiot. I think I save stated. Let's see where the continue is.
I don't remember where you save stated. I know you did.
I should have just made it to the bathroom. I bit off way more than I wanted.
Do you want to see where the save state is, or do you want to continue this?
Sure, I'll just put this on save state 3 just in case. Okay, I think this is fine. Yeah, we're in the room.
He's about to come in.
And I'm about to leave because apparently I can phase through his ghostly ass. Well, he's having fun.
At least his like attacks have a wind up. Unlike the acid guy who would literally get on our ass and then just immediately get a free hit.
I don't know where to go, so I'm kinda screwed. Or he just left.